What's up, you guys? It's Carabella. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a cooking for weight loss or leaning down. So it's going to be different. It's going to be a lot lighter than what we did last time with the bulking foods. So starting off with some eggs, we're going to be making whole eggs. These are just in a carton. It's just liquefied already, so I don't have to beat it up, you know. For spinach, I love spinach. It's very low calorie, very low carb. I learned this from a neighbor of mine. I was having breakfast one morning and I invited her over and we were chit-chatting and I was cooking my spinach and she's like, "You cook your spinach?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can't really eat it raw. It's not that good." And she's like, "Yeah, but when you eat it raw, you get all the nutrients that's in the leaves. When you cook the leaves, you're cooking all the nutrients out of the leaves." And I was like, "Oh, so now I do raw spinach." What I like to do is I literally just like to open this up and I'll just put raw spinach at the bottom of the bowl. And when you put your hot eggs on top of it, it'll lightly steam the spinach and lightly cook it without cooking all the good nutrients and ingredients out of the spinach. I'm not really a fan of eggs. To be honest, it's not my favorite food. It's not my go-to breakfast, but there's a lot of good vitamins in it. There's a lot of good things you can get from it. Protein, potassium, you can get vitamin D, you can get iron, you can get calcium. There's a lot of good things about eggs, but they're not necessarily the tastiest. And also, if you're really trying to lean down, I would recommend doing egg whites, just only the whites. It's all protein, no fat, and it's just gonna be a lot more leaner for you. So these are whole eggs, get the egg whites. And that's all you gotta do. It takes like 5 seconds to cook these eggs because they're already in the liquid form. So then just top it off like that. Take your avocado, okay? Then take a spoon and just scoop it out. Personally, I cannot have eggs without ketchup, especially scrambled eggs. Just not my thing. So this is a organic ketchup with low sugar. Just top this bad boy off. I don't know why this is so dark. Is it even ketchup? It's ketchup. All right, that would be it. I literally just put a little bit of ketchup on it. And then I love to have fruit on the side, especially in the morning. A little bit of carbs, a little bit of energy, a little bit of sugar. If you're a girl, you should only have 25 grams of sugar a day. That goes for fruit. That goes for everything. Like candy, sugar, fruit, anything like that. Orange juice, coffee creamer. That's sugar. All right, and then lastly, I have to have a little bit of coffee. It depends on the day, but today is a coffee day, so I made 1 cup of coffee, and I never finish my coffee. I just like the taste with the breakfast. I don't even know, but I'll literally leave like the whole cup there. I used to drink coffee like a crazy person, but as I noticed, it actually makes you crash and it actually decreases your energy if you drink it too often. So I don't choose to drink it very often anymore. And then of course, French vanilla creamer. This is the original. Okay, I tried the sugar-free, I tried the fat-free. They don't taste the same. So don't look at how much I put in here, okay? It's a heavy pour, because I don't like the taste of coffee. So this is a super healthy breakfast. It's very lean, it's very light. It's not gonna keep you very full throughout the day like that heavy oatmeal we did last time, but this is a great way to eat healthy and eat light. And then as you know, if you're trying to lose weight or lean out, you wanna eat multiple small meals or small snacks throughout the day. It's not the best to have 3 heavy meals because it sits longer in your body. So you should be eating a little bit lighter. I'll give you guys some snack ideas later on in the day when it's lunchtime, and I'm gonna enjoy this breakfast. Let me have a bite of this. Banana. Let me try this. Oh, ketchup is super organic. You know when healthy stuff is too healthy? Yeah, but it's good for you. All right guys, I'll see you at lunchtime. What's up guys? We're back for lunch and we're going to make a chicken salad. Super simple, very easy. All right, so taking a handful of spinach, again, raw spinach. This is what's good for you. And when you're leaning out, you're gonna notice that a lot of your food's gonna be greens because they are low carbs and they're super lean and healthy for you. They're not gonna make you feel sluggish and they're also gonna make you feel full. So we've got that done. I've got chicken right here from the other day, like yesterday. I made chicken and I had leftover chicken. So then I'm just gonna put this on top, and all my recipes are gonna be going up on my blog. So I have a blog, you guys. If you're not familiar with it, I'll link it down below. That's where I'm gonna be posting my blogs tips, my food recipes, and then the workout videos in programs for you guys, just to help you guys get an idea of a good schedule to follow so you can hit your goals. I'll be doing bulking food and leaning food because not everybody's the same and we all have different goals. All right, next I'm gonna add some strawberries. Yes, girl, strawberries. I remember the first time I had Earth Cafe, I believe it was. They have this amazing salad there. It's like a Caesar salad with strawberries and like cranberries. It was just so good. And usually I was always like, oh my God, no fruit in my salad. But after I started like eating fruit with my salad, I noticed how amazing it is. So I'm gonna take 4 strawberries, rinse them, do one of these, just cut it in half and cut the half in half. Ew, I don't know if you guys are on TikTok, but there's this TikTok going around, or it was going around, where this girl soaked her strawberries for an hour and a half in salt water, like Himalayan salt water, and she soaked her strawberries and then these bugs came out of them. So my sister and I tried that, we did that at home, no bugs came out of them, but then they were super soggy. And you know when strawberries get like super soggy, they're not very good to eat. So we wasted like a whole bunch of strawberries, but we had to try it for ourselves because isn't that creepy? And like, how do you not see bugs in your strawberry? I just was like, that maybe be a hoax, you know? Okay, so we've got our 4 strawberries. Next, I'm gonna take a half of avocado. I literally eat avocado with every food. And when you're leaning out, you can have avocado, just don't overdo it. Like I wouldn't eat the whole avocado right now and then later have a whole avocado. So be mindful of how much avocado you're eating, just like nuts. If you're trying to lean out, be careful with the amount of nuts you're eating. Nuts are very heavy in fat, and if you're doing low intensity or you're doing less activity, it might not be the best way to snack on. That might not be the best thing to snack on. If you're doing your consistent workouts still and you're just trying to lose weight and you're just, you know, eating a little bit leaner because your goals are different, you should be fine with the amount of avocado and the amount of nuts you eat. Just be mindful, everything is give and take. If you're doing less exercise, you have to eat less fat, okay? Even though avocado is a good fat, it can still turn into fat. And this is it, you guys. I don't really put dressing on here. I might put a little bit of salt on top and maybe a splash of aminos just because it's healthy, but I don't really do a lot of dressing. I used to love ranch dressing, but it's not really my go-to thing anymore. You can put the amount of dressing that you want on there, the type of dressing you want. Don't be a calorie snob with yourself either, but you do want to make sure that you're not overeating the amount of calories you need if you're trying to lean out. That's for someone who's trying to bulk. You want to overeat maybe 100 to 500 calories from your normal threshold, but for losing or leaning, you want to maybe undereat or just eat enough. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and I'll see you guys at dinner. I'm back for dinner and today we're making sausages and pasta. Yes, that sounds pretty heavy, but it's not that heavy if you get the right stuff. So I have whole wheat pasta, spaghetti, and made in Italy, you know, because I'm Italian. So we're gonna do some of that. And then I got these Beyond Meat sausage. I've never had these before. They're plant-based sausages, so they're supposed to be not meat, but they're supposed to taste like meat. So we're gonna cook these with some pasta, and for vegetables, we're gonna be doing corn. So I've got the water boiling for the pasta. I'm gonna boil the water for the corn right now, and then we are gonna cook these bad boys up. So let me grab the corn. So I've got the water boiling for the corn and the pasta, and we are just going to put these in there and just fry them up lightly. They're already pre-seasoned, soy-free, gluten-free. Okay, how do we cook these? Skillet, griddle, fully cooked. Grill, skillet. This is a skillet, it says here. Okay, so we're going to heat a non-stick pan to medium heat and cook for about 6 minutes, turning over frequently. So pasta takes a little while to cook. We're not gonna put these on until the pasta is like in there already. Corn doesn't take that long to cook, but I will shuck this bad boy right here on camera so you guys know that I know what I'm doing. I was at the Whole Foods buying this corn, and the guy's like, I just grabbed 2 corns and I like put it in the bag. And the guy who was like restocking the veggie area, he comes up to me, he's like, you need to check your corn, girl. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, open it up, see if there's any like bugs in there. And he like peeled it back and like showed me how to do it. And I was like, oh my God, this whole time I haven't been checking my corn? Are you telling me I could have eaten bugs? And so I was shook. And so now I know to check your corn, especially if you buy it like this. Usually I just buy it like already, like in a package, it's already like broken in half and everything. So you can just see that the corn is like good. I can see now why he said that, because there's like some kernels missing here. I feel like I got gypped on a few pieces of corn kernels. But anyway, nonetheless, this has always been really messy. I don't really like all the hair corn has. Fun fact, when I was growing up in the country, we actually had a cornfield, or a cornfield, I think that's what you call it. We had a cornfield and we had a scarecrow, and it was fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie, but my sisters and I would run through the cornfield, and one time my sister, we would wear like short sleeve shirts because it was hot where we lived. We grew up in the desert, and she got a grasshopper in her shirt and it went in her armpit, and she freaked out and she like squished her arm, and she squished the grasshopper in her armpit. I'll never forget that, and I don't think she will either. It was huge, but it was fun, you know, growing up in the country like that. Now I know how to like make my own corn and stuff like that. I think that was the purpose of it. My dad's he's very resourceful, so we grow all kinds of fruits and vegetables like corn, tomatoes, things like that. So just for everyone wondering, do I normally cook like this? Yes, I do. I do actually eat like this. I'm very health conscious person, and I'm gonna be making some like smoothie or like food alternative videos pretty soon here in the future. I was thinking maybe doing like you guys already know I celery juice from my morning routine that I did a couple months ago, but I was thinking maybe showing you guys some of my supplements and things that I use like after workout, pre-workout. I don't really use too much pre-workout. That stuff makes me feel like a crackhead. But after workout supplements like protein, whey, just clean alternatives to some of the stuff that's like normally used. I know a lot of stuff isn't that good for you, but they market it as it is. And I'm not like 100% like strict on like no GMO, no da-da-da-da-da, because I need to eat some donuts once in a while, but I am pretty strict on the majority of stuff that I eat. So I will share those tips with you pretty soon here. I think I'm just gonna make the whole bag. I think I'm just gonna like just make the whole bag of this, because I can just prep meal containers. 10 to 12 minutes. Funny story, I made vegan pasta one time. Vegan pasta? Gluten-free vegan pasta, some shit like that, okay? And I was like, oh, it's just like regular pasta, like we're gonna leave it in here for 12-15 minutes, like normal pasta. And so we put it in there and I leave it alone, and I'm working on my laptop. And I come back and I'm like, oh, it's like ready. And I like, you know, take one out and I like eat it a little bit. Kind of hard still. So I was like, leave it in there for 5 more minutes. I left it in there for 5 more minutes. I literally went back to it. I put a timer on my phone. I said, hey Siri, set me a timer. And then I went back to it and it was melted. Like the pasta had turned into mush. It was disgusting.
For how long?
What? No timer. Thank you.
There are no timers set.
Siri, shut up. She's so nosy. Be very careful when you're making super organic food, because it can literally, since it's not processed, it doesn't hold together like plastic will, or I don't even know if it's plastic, but that other stuff, let me smell these. They smell like regular sausages. So now I'm heating the pan so that we can put these sausages on the pan. The sausages are gonna take quick 8 minutes and we're done for the day. It doesn't take a long time to cook healthy. I know everybody thinks like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in the kitchen for like 2 hours trying to like make my own sauce. It's like, nah, just get healthy stuff already. This is literally fat-free, you guys. Fat-free marinara pasta sauce. Never tried it in my life. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my God, if I can't open this, all these workouts aren't doing shit for me. Oh my God. This is like, oh, I was gonna say something, but never mind. Yeah, it smells bomb. You kidding me? Just drink it. This is it, you guys. This is dinner. It took me like 10 minutes to make. Can you guys see it in the video? Yeah, it takes no time to make, so don't let time be an excuse for not eating healthy. Let's try this. This is not meat sausage on camera, just so you know that it's okay to try or not. It's not the best. Yeah, don't taste like meat. Tastes like sodium. It just tastes salty and yeah, it's okay. Like, I wouldn't buy it again though. And I wouldn't recommend it to my friends. So do I recommend it to you? No. So try to get some turkey sausage, or you could even do Italian sausage. Like, just make sure that you boil it first before you fry it so you can boil all the fat out. And that's a trick that I learned from my mom. So I hope this helps you guys find healthy alternatives to eat while you're on your weight loss or leaning out journey. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.